It's a vice declared illegal in many parts of the world, including Kenya, but one that nonetheless thrives despite growing concern. Tonight, KTN's Timothy Otieno highlights a syndicate of lesbianism for entertainment that has encompassed young girls in urban households. The online audience of rich foreigners reportedly pay a lot of money, but the young Kenyan girls used for these activities get peanuts. Please be advised that the following story, although carefully edited for family viewing, may still be uncomfortable for those watching the company of children under the age of 18.
Happy Mora is a 19-year-old girl who left her home in Mombasa for Nairobi, hoping to better her life and that of 7 of her siblings. But unfortunately for the Form 2 dropout, life in the big city was anything but that which it was advertised to be. Coming from a poor background, the young girl was promised a housekeeping job at this residence in Nairobi's Donholm estate. What was meant to be a housekeeping job turned into this. Girls stripped down to their bras and underwears, engaging in a sex trade for the viewing benefit of foreigners watching through the internet. That was in December last year. Mora was introduced to the tenants of this house by her aunt.
Tukakaka like 2 weeks. Akaleta msichana mwingine ambaye alikuwa anafanya naye kitambo. Akamleta vile nilimleta huyo msichana akaniambia wewe ndiye partner yako utakuwa ukifanya naye kazi. Vile nilijaribu nataka kukataa akaniambia hapa uko chini ya mikono yangu ukijaribu kufanya ngwe mimi nitakumaliza na sikuwa na otherwise ikabidi nifanye kutetea maisha yangu na familia yetu pia.
She engaged in the vice for 4 months before finally calling it quits following an altercation with the house owners that turned violent.
Aka request mimi na hizo toys. Nikakataa nikasema hiyo nayo siwezi fanya. Aka refund zile pesa, alivyo refund zile pesa, huyu mama ni kama mwenyewe akufurahia. Kulingana na venye nilikataa. Sasa mimi mwenyewe nikaona hapa sioni maisha na sioni future na hakuna kitu yenye naweza saidika nayo kutoka hapa. Is better nilete furugu ili nipate njia ya kutoka.
She would then engage the police in the matter and a plot to make a raid was hatched. When we finally gained access to the house, we discovered that our cameras had just interrupted an ongoing session. Never mind that it was about 11 in the morning. A number of laptops with cameras attached to them were live online, with the girls insisting that nothing malicious was going on. Even though we found sex toys in one of the bedrooms in the house.
We chat with clients from all over the world, Americans, Germans, England, France, from all over the world.
Na sex toys inaingilia wapi?
Nini?
Sex toys. Tumeziona kwa wardrobe yako, ziko kwa kitanda na tuko na picha, videos.
Sasa
is that part of the modeling?
Modeling ni kwamba mtu request for you to do something, you do it.
Like what?
It depends kenye client request.
Like kutoa nguo. Do you do lesbianism?
No, we are not lesbians.
Like zile video tuko nazo zinaonyesha mnarambana mke kwa mke, vitu kama hivyo. Ziko na zile sex toys pia inasemekana na tumeziona na tumeziconfirm. Mmoja anachukua anatia mwingine, mmoja anajitia live. Is that also part of modeling?
The head of this 6-bedroom mansionette, Dan, is married to Marceline. Together, the couple has hired more than 5 girls who engage in girl-on-girl action that is streamed online for clientele who pay through weekly subscription fees.
Siku hizi tunajua ya kwamba kazi zimeadimika. Imekuwa adimu sana kupata kazi. Kwa hivyo watoto wanatafuta mbinu zozote zile zitakazowapatia angalau kopo la uji. Ndiposa tunapata wanaingia katika zile tabia za kuuza mili yao ili waweze kupata angalau penny moja.
While poverty could have contributed in pushing some to think that way, the main influence is the foreigners who are coming to this country, disguising as business people, disguising as tourists, and luring our girls into those perversions that are promoted in the West.
None of the girls are allowed to leave the premise, according to Happy Mora. The lesbian act seemingly done inside the same house that hosts these children. This is a clip taken by one of the girls filming Happy Mora before she left the trade. Right next to her are two minors, one 9 years old, the other just 3 years old. Notice how they mimic the dance and mannerisms of the older girl.
Wazungu wakiwa wanaona ni mtoto, wanalipanga a lot of money. Wanalipa pesa nyingi sana. Sasa ikabidi huyo mama pia kubali mtu wake afanye. Mzazi mwenyewe alikubali.
Na unamkubalia mke wako akifanya vitu kama hivyo na wasichana wengine, jamani, dada.
Sasa hapo kulingana na maisha sasa hivi, mimi kisema kweli. Maisha sasa hivi iko ngumu mzee. Sasa vile huyu analea, vile alikuwa huko na watoto wake, sasa apata yule dadake pia uko hapa. Sasa mimi siwezi kufanya chochote sababu ni juu ya maisha.
Kenya's penal code outlaws the existence of brothels, saying that being a tenant or any person who knowingly permits the premises to be used as a brothel is guilty of an offense. The same law, however, does not clearly outline the punishment for such an offense. The Kenya Films and Classification Board Chair Ezekiel Mutua says that some Kenyans are taking advantage of that legal loophole to make money at the expense of society's moral decay.
Those kind of things are not only alien, unacceptable, depravity of values, and debilitating levels of perversion, if you ask me, and it borders on immorality that is completely in contradiction of our values as a society. They are happening, and there is proliferation of those kind of films, especially here.
The girls, who are paid between 10,000 to 15,000 shillings per month, insist that what they do is nothing more than just teasing the clients for pay. The house owners and the girls were later arrested for misdemeanor, awaiting a court hearing. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.